Come down. Ooh, you make my high come down. Always tripping when you come around. Never have to cut you out like right now. You see, I don't have to drive me. You can say that for your mama. Maybe you should smoke some. Me try the marijuana. I was never you good. The vibe was straight. Showed you a couple of things and they finished change. I treated you right. Everything was a gift from a time to your bag and the color on your lip.
Welcome to a special edition of Seahawks Man to Man, a YouTube exclusive. You guys know where to follow me on whatever Elon Musk is calling that app these days. At Mike Dugar, Mikedugar. It's right there on the screen. And you know this because you're on our YouTube channel. Seahawks Man to Man is the name of the channel. Seahawks Man, the number 2 man. While you're here, like, subscribe, comment, review, all that good stuff. And do the same thing on our Instagram and our TikTok. The handles are the same on both. It's easy for you. Seahawks Man, the number 2 man. We appreciate the love and support. Chris, go ahead, talk to him.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Christopher Kidd. You can follow me on Blue Sky and Twitter at CKIDD206, and that's CKID206.
All right. We're coming back with Standout Plays, becoming one of my favorite segments because the team keeps winning. So that is good. And these plays will come from the Seahawks Week 9 win over the Washington Commanders. 38-14 was the final. Built to booty. Lots of good film to choose from on both sides of the ball and special teams if you're into that sort of thing. Chris, you have been going first, I believe, so we don't want to mess up the mojo. So keep it going for us. Where are your standout plays focused for Week 9?
I think I can handle that. Going again first, we are going to look at Tory Horton. He just looked good. I mean, he only had 4 receptions, 4 targets, successful in all of those. But I thought he had a really strong game. And when he had opportunities to win one-on-one scenarios, which he had, I think, every clip that I have is him winning one-on-one. And that's what you would ask. So without further ado, let's go over some of his tape against the Washington Commanders, where he was just handling business. It didn't matter who was in front of him. If I'm not mistaken, he on the 3 plays that I'm talking about, he gets 3 different people. So it wasn't the same dude. It was multiple DBs that got that work. So this first clip, you're going to have the Seahawks in 12 personnel and the Commanders come out in their base defense. So they had 2 linebackers on the field and 4 DBs. So as you can see, it's looking like it could be man. At the bottom of your screen, you got JSN, and right next to him is Tory Horton. Then on the top of your screen, you got 2 tight ends, Elijah Arroyo and AJ Barner. And then outside at the top of your screen is K9. And this is set up to be a screen, or you got options. You look to your left, and you have Tory Horton coming across the field. And that's actually what ends up working. This play is designed to potentially be 2 for 1. Where you want to go? You want to do a screen, or do you want to do a quick slant? And on this one, it's really about winning. And off the snap, you see how quick it is. Tory's already won. It's 1 step in, quick slant, and he wins. So it was the nice little jab that he gives number 23 for the defense, and that is Trey Amos. I don't know how to say his last name, but it's Trey. Number 23, that's who it is, Trey.
It's just Amos.
Amos.
Rookie corner, I think, from Ole Miss, I believe.
Well, rookie corner, welcome to the NFL. Rookie on rookie crime here. And this is just a great setup. That left foot planting by Tory Horton is just basically creating separation, creating space. So as you can see, his right leg is leading. And when the ball snapped, that left foot jamming outside, indicating it could be a plethora of things. If you're a DB, your brain is spinning. You're playing inside leverage, and you're trying not to give up the inside, because once a guy gets in front of your face and you don't have much help over the middle, because right now Bobby Wagner is the only person over the middle of the field, and Bobby is in the middle of the screen, right at the hash there above the center, and he's reading Sam Darnold, and then you have deep safety help as well. So when the play is snapped, Tory Horton gives that hard jab to the left and then breaks inside, and as you can see, he's using his in his outside hand, his left hand, to create more space and separation, and he does so, and then the ball delivered right on time. Bobby can't get to it. A great catch by Tory and his ability to get down and avoid the hit. We'll get a different angle in the end zone view, and you can see how well he uses his hands on the catch point. I mean, that's not an easy catch to make. In traffic, DB draped all over you. He wins his one-on-ones, gets the first down. I believe this was the 2nd and 4. Yeah, 2nd and 4. So you're moving the chains. And also for the Seahawks credit, they were really good in third down situations. They finished 7 of 11. But this is just opportunity here. 2nd and 4, you have the ability to do a lot. And the pocket is very clean because everybody got cut block, as you can see. All the offensive linemen are on the ground because they try to cut block because, as I mentioned, this play was designed to do a couple of things, or two things. You can either run a screen to K9 to the right, or you can go to the left where Tory wins this slant, and that's the option that Sam had at his disposal, and he chose, you know what, I like Tory. Boom, 1-2, fired it in there. Great catch. Way to he showed his way to get down and avoid being blasted by the safety coming down to help out. So just a really good heads up play by Sam, and then the offense. I just like that play. It's really simple. Hey, we need you to win one-on-one, and Tory Horton's able to do that. Shows quick release, and again, good hands, as you saw from the end zone angle. His ability to just go out, stick his paws out there, and secure the catch. And you don't see too many rookies doing that. But Tory, he's been really strong this season, and that was the first play that I wanted to get to. The second play, the Seahawks are going to be an 11 personnel. So that's going to be, 3 wide receivers, and then a tight end and a running back, and it's a goal line situation. So this is second quarter, not second quarter, excuse me. This would be, let me see. Did I have it? I had it up earlier, but nonetheless.
This is the first quarter. This is
first quarter. I think. Third down, gotta have it. Touchdown, obviously, right? You gotta put the ball in the end zone. And on this one, they got a little motion going. They're trying to see what the coverage is in, and this is a cover match here. So basically, what's gonna happen is whoever's in your zone, if you're on defense, you're just matching that. You're just sticking to that receiver. And Tory's lined up here against Lattimore, but the joke around town was he was Michael-Shawn, let him score. So he had a rough day against the Seahawks.
Oh, that's incredible, by the way.
Yes,
I got another name thing for you too.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. Wait, okay.
Yeah, wait till after this.
So
play.
Michael-Shawn let him score, aka Lattimore. He's covering area where Horton is going. So he's going to match up against him at the top of your screen. You got JSN, and my apologies, this is actually 22 personnel again. So 2 tight ends, because as you can see at the bottom of your screen, you got AJ Barner, and I want to say, actually, Cody White. I was right. That's 11 personnel. Gosh, Cody White's a big dude. Sheesh. Okay. So yeah, it's 11 personnel. You got Tory Horton, bottom of your screen, and then right next to him at the line of scrimmage with the old lineman, you got Cody White, AJ Barner, offensive line, and then at the top of your screen on the right, that's JSN. So a little bit of play action here. Real simple. Motion a guy. All right. Fake it to K9. What do the linebackers do? They come up. DBs are playing tight coverage. They're matching anything that comes across. They actually end up doubling JSN here. And I'll show you more of that as I get to standout plays. And Tory, he does a really good job of getting inside of the DB. And clearly a penalty right here. Hands all up over him. And he fights through it. He knows where he needs to go. He needs to get back to the outside. So he's using his strength, and he just fights through it. And Sam believes in him. Sam trusts him. And he delivers a nice little pass. Perfect. What more could you ask for, right? So we're going to roll it again. Motion signaling, okay, they're definitely going to be in some type of zone. And then, as you can see, it's a match. So everyone's just going to, whoever comes into your area, you just take them. There's not a lot of space in this area. So if you don't take them and there's no communication, it could be a touchdown. In this scenario, the Commanders, they're playing a little bit of match here. And again, Tory bumps into Michael-Shawn, let him score, a.k.a. Lattimore. Very physical at the top of his route, and then he's able to swim through, fighting through the hand contact. And Darnold's just, I trust it. One-on-one, we're going to deliver the ball. Great catch, using his body to shield the defender. Tory is showcasing a lot here. He's a young guy, but he plays so smooth, as Mike mentioned on a few episodes. But just look at the release. The release is indicating this is going to be an in-breaking route. Just watch how he attacks the inside of the field. He's at the numbers, and he ends up just look at how he's attacking it. He is driving towards the inside of the field, and Marshawn Lattimore, he knows he has safety help over the middle, and yet look at that. Hands on, fights through, gets back to the outside because it's a little deep out route in the end zone, and then boom, ball's delivered. Go up, get it. Great catch. Just concentrating and not giving up or flopping, however you want to call it. Tory Horton fights through this and is able to make a really tough catch. I mean, that's pretty good coverage outside of the hand grabbing and all that, but Tory's he's so shifty and crafty and is able to fight through the contact and make an incredible play. So again, we'll show it, just stabbing inside, breaking through, getting to the outside, winning his one-on-one reps. What more could you ask for? And that was the first touchdown for him. His second touchdown couldn't be much better. This is what you call just dominating off the line of scrimmage. Another good rep by Tory Horton. And on this play, the Commanders double team JSN. I talked about it. I want to say on our I talked about our post-game conference, our post-game show, if I'm not mistaken, or I might have talked to Mike off wax about it. But nonetheless, you're going to get man-to-man across the board, and then you're going to get safety help. They're doubling JSN. So again, you have 11 personnel. You have Charbonnet, who's in for protecting the quarterback if they do send a pressure and or a blitz. And then you have dime defense for the Commanders. That's going to be 6 defensive backs on the field. And they bring in number 24. Oh, my gosh. Why am I forgetting his name? This is why I have the roster available.
Von Miller.
Old man Von Miller out there. So this is we got to have it on defense play. We got to shut them down. It's 3rd and 8. And as I mentioned earlier, the Seahawks went 7 of 11 on 3rd down. So this is one of those 3rd downs where they were successful. Second quarter, ball's at the Seahawks 25. And again, it's just one-on-one. So right now, at the top of your screen, you got JSN right next to him, Tory Horton. Flip it to the other side. You got a motion coming in here. And it'll be, Cody White and Zach Charbonnet going in motion. So you got trips to the right. And then by himself is Elijah Arroyo. And it's man-to-man. As you can see, the Commanders are communicating what they want to do. And I'll go ahead and roll it so you can see what I'm talking about. So you got the safety at the top. He's saying, hey, I'm helping here with JSN. Number 39 at the top of your screen. He is communicating across the field saying, hey, I'm taking the running back here or whatever the case may be. So again, you got man-to-man, no safety help because, again, the safety at the bottom of the screen, he's doubling JSN. They're making sure JSN is not getting the ball. You know what that means? Tory Horton has all the space in the world to win. And shout out to Clint Kubiak for this great play call. You have JSN running a deep, about 12-yard curl. So creating all that space over the top as Tory Horton runs his corner route. And then the opposite side, doesn't really matter, but the safety number 39, he's going to take Charbonnet down in the box, whatever route he does. And then Elijah Arroyo is covered up by the corner at the top of the screen. So as I roll it, you're going to see that safety drop down. He's like, yeah, well, I'm covering him. Yep, cool. So Tory immediately has already won. I mean, look at this. It's 1 second in, and he is exploding off the line of scrimmage, and it's a wrap. He just ran right by him. Didn't do anything too crazy. Just an inside release, and just wins immediately. I'll roll it back real quick so you can see it again. Tory just stabs inside and is gone. Look at that. Quick speed, hezzy. Look at that. Wow. And as you can see, number 0, he's reaching for air. That is Mike Sanmerstill. Can we say barbecue chicken? It's a wrap right now. Because as I mentioned, there's no safety help. You got Cody White. He's going to run basically he's running to the flat. He's acquiring area there. Perfect. JSN, he's running that little curl right there. About the 25. Yeah, we'll say to the 15. All right. And then Tory Horton, it's a wrap. There's nothing you can do. And look at the pocket's pretty clean too. And then he just delivers a beaut. Drops it right in the breadbasket. So we'll run it back again. I'll just let it play through. Motion. That's another key thing. That motion indicates what, guys? See a guy following number 2? Oh, Marshawn let him score. That's indicating, oh, yeah, they're in man. Sam's thinking, okay, I got the play ready. We're going to run this. My first option is JSN, but on this play, he is double covered. safety over the top and the corner doubling him, and just there's so much space. Jab inside, outside, excuse me, jabs outside, breaks back inside, quick release, hits that corner, turns, looking for the football, ball is on time. Mwah. Magnificent, easy play. So here's the end zone view of it, and just clean pocket. This is pitch and catch, to be honest. This is as easy as it gets. 7-on-7 football, no pressure, easy throw, easy pitch and catch. Sets us up to the fans. Just great play call by Clint Kubiak. I don't know how much. I didn't look up the stat on how often the Commanders go man, but they don't get to the quarterback enough. And at some point, you got to try anything. And they're actually spying Sam Darnold, which is quite interesting. Sam's not the fastest dude in the world, but I respect it. Number 4, Frankie Louvu here. He ends up just watching Sam Darnold. So if you watch number 4 here, he's spying him. As soon as the ball snaps, he's just keep an eye on Sam. Okay, he's throwing it. Cool. But yeah, Tory Horton wins immediately. And that's what you want. When your number 1 guy is getting double teamed like that, other guys got to step up. And the absence of Cooper Kupp, Tory Horton makes it look easy. He makes it look real simple. But to be fair, Tory Horton, he's really like that. He's very talented, and it's showcased on this play here. And a couple plays that I've showed on standout plays. He can run every route in the route tree. He has the speed. You ain't catching him. Too easy. So those are my standout plays from week 9 against the Commanders. Tory Horton just putting on really good tape. I know he only had 4 targets and 4 catches, but that's a positive sign. And as Mike mentioned on our last show, talking about the addition of Rashid Shaheed, if next year that roster features Tory Horton, JSN, and Rashid Shaheed, that's a pretty good trio of receivers right there. That's something in the bottle. I think you can make something shake for sure. So those are my standout plays from week 9 against the Washington Commanders, as Tory Horton had a really strong performance, getting 2 touchdowns and showcasing his strong hands and ability to win his one-on-one matchups and his route running skills.
All right. Would you like to know Trey Amos's real name?
What you got?
His real name is Trenavian.
Ooh.
Yes, Trenavian, according to the Bible, or not the Bible. The Beast. Sorry, the Beast by Dane. Yeah, his name is Trenavian, and he is one of 6 kids. And I remembered he was from Ole Miss. Apparently, he also went to LSU and Bama. Oh, good for him. But yeah, I was like, wow, because I wanted to see how to pronounce his last name, and then realized, oh, his name not even Trey. Anyway, I wrote about this.
That's how it is.
Yeah, no, it's fun. We haven't done a name one like that in a little bit, I don't think, except for telling Tashawn that Julio's real name was Quintoris. I don't think
he was shocked.
He knew that. Yes, that is. I love telling people that one. Anyway, my standout plays for the week. I just want to look at some pass protection here, and I wrote about this a little bit on The Athletic too. I mean that is why this offense looks the way it does. Not to take anything away from Sam, because he's making good decisions, as I'll show, but the protection has been really good all season. I think Sam's only been sacked 9 times. I went back and charted all those. I really only give 5 of those to the O-line, 2 to AB, 2 to Abe, 1 to Charles. Yeah, I think it's 5. Yeah, so nothing to Gray or Jalen Sundell. So, which is really impressive. And then I think the other ones are all on Sam, or I think 1 I got on K9. So I mean, the protection's just been cash. It was, and it's not just. And this is important too, as they acquire Shaheed. I don't know who's all going to play on Sunday. It could really just be Shaheed, Kupp, JSN, or maybe just Shaheed and JSN. Who knows with Cooper? And then now Tory's got a couple injuries. But like, the Seahawks aren't just passing the ball efficiently because they're in heavy personnel all the time, and they're getting a bunch of other teams fat and slow guys out there and running by them. No, they're in got to throw it situations too, and protecting Sam. And that's what I want to show here, is these got to throw situations. So this is the first quarter, 1st and 25 after a penalty. Like Chris was saying, you get the motion. It kind of gives you a little indicator. You're getting probably getting some type of single high look. Could be cover 1, cover 3. Chances are it's early in the game. I would guess zone, but doesn't matter. So this is 1st and 25. They're matching 11 personnel with nickel. They got Jacob Martin, the best pass rusher out there. I forget 52's name, but like they got 5 DBs. Like we think they're gonna throw. That's important here. It's not just fat guys out here or slow guys or linebackers or whatever. Look at this pocket, you guys, on 1st and 25. They got the little hand signals before the snap, showing what's going on. This pocket here on 1st and 20. Nobody near Sam. Ain't nobody near that guy, man. Look at this again. Look at this. Top of the drop. This is the pass protection that Russ and Gino was praying for. Like legitimately probably at home praying for, like, give me this and I'll spin and I'll do it the right way. And Sam's getting it. And that is a big reason why I think Sam and JSN are killing it. Because when you have time, people just can't guard JSN. So I mean, you look at this. He just chilling. Ain't nobody near Sam. And I'm gonna show you guys the other angle too, but ain't nobody near him, man. And then you get Jackson wide open. Against their zone coverage, against Chris's favorite corner, Trinavian. Look at that separation too. Like this guy is just nowhere near Jax, and it sucks because like he's basically pressed up on Jax. Probably his assignment is if the number 2 guy goes vertical, you follow him. That'd be my guess. And he does go vertical, and he does not follow him. He's open in the middle of the field for like 13, 14 yards or whatever this was. But like, look at this. Look at the protection though from this angle. Look at this, man. Look at Sam here. You got Charles is locking up Jacob. They got the double team on whoever that is. AB's along with the guy who didn't know who JSN was. And then Abe and number 52 are locked in. Like, and that's it. This is an easy throw. Easy peasy. Bang. To your best guy on an obvious passing situation. Like, that's the perfect stuff. They know we're going to throw. Chances are they know who we're going to throw to. Do nothing about it. Oh, man. That's how but the pass protection allows you that though, and that's what's so special about what at least in this game I thought this was excellent stuff. Even on the pick Sam through the pass protection was great. I'm not going to show that play, but this is the same drive. So this next play was 2nd and 17. I think Abe Lucas false started, which is how they ended up going backwards again. This is a situation, by the way, that's getting out of this 1st and 25. This is not something previous iterations of the Seahawks were going to do. Somebody was going to get a holding call or a sack or something, or Gino was going to have to scramble. They were not getting out of this, but they can get out of anything when you got pass protection. Even with a quarterback like Sam, who's not running around like Lamar or something, or like Josh, or even Mahomes, who scrambles a bunch. So 2nd and 17, pre-snap motion again. As you can see by Chris and my plays, Clint is very much in his pre-snap motion bag for different reasons at different times, but it's very helpful. So here we're in 2nd and a mile. You put Jackson in the backfield, which I'm starting to love. That alone was almost going to be my standout plays today. I just love the Jackson in the backfield stuff. And this one, though, as Chris was talking about the pre-snap motion, no one really followed Jax like that. And this is actually credit to the Commanders, a decent disguise here because they're showing like a single high presentation. And with Frankie on the line of scrimmage there, they're looking like they're trying to set the edge and stop the run. And you got Jax in the backfield, maybe throws things off a little bit. But anyway, I want to talk about the protection. Watch Sam here. 2nd and 17. Obvious throwing situation. Guys, look at all that space. This, again, getting to your best dude. And as you can see you look at the Commanders defense for a second, they rotated to, what do you want to call this, Chris? Like an inverted cover 2?
I think right.
Yeah, it looks like some invert 2. You got Marshawn at the what'd you say? Let him score. Yeah, Marshawn let him score at the bottom of the screen, playing like one of the halves or whatever. So looks like they disguised it, I thought, decently, but Clint Kubiak probably thought otherwise. Knew they were disguising because this is the perfect draw up for this. Frankie's got to bail if he's going to be the flat player in cover 2 because that's a lot of ground to cover from the line to all the way to the outside the numbers. And what does bailing get Frankie to do? Basically leave Jax. Look at the space. Man, dog, I'm getting mad at the Commanders defense rewatching this. Like, this is so bad. But if it's so good for the Seahawks, this is the easiest throw all night. And this is how you get out of 2nd in a million. There's nobody near Sam when he throws it, and there's no one near Jax when he catches it. This is the worst of the worst if you're the Commanders. Again, this is how you get out of a 1st in a million, 2nd in a million, 3rd in a million, and getting it to your best guy. Like, they don't have to go through a bazillion reads, and I'll show some reads too, but you don't have to go through a bazillion reads and end up throwing like a deep ball to Cody White, which could work too, but you do like to be able to still get the ball to your best guy when you get behind the 8 ball, behind the sticks, behind the schedule, whatever coach speak, whatever one they're going with. They actually called that a hip drop tackle on Frankie too. That was weird. I think he appealed and won, but anyway, go Cougs. So this is just the end zone view of that same play. Look at this. They got Chris's favorite guy, Von Miller, out here. They're double teaming Jacob Martin, 55. I think Jacob's 55. They're on the right. Look at this. Dog. It looks like practice. It looks like Sam got a red jersey on. And then the Commanders pass rush ain't the best thing in the world, but still, like, this is the when I watched this game, I was like, and people ask me about Sam later this week and stuff, I'm like, man, with pass pro, anything is possible. That's why I told my editor on Monday when I was rewatching the game, it's like, hey, what's your follow-up story gonna be? I said, oh, I gotta talk about this pass pro. Because it's not just this game, by the way. Sam's got the one of the best pressure to sack ratios in the league. He's got the 12th lowest pressure rate. I want to say, he's just not getting hit a lot. He's not getting sacked a lot. His sack rate's real low. It's the lowest of his career. It's like 4%. For reference, his career average is like 7.7% or something. So that's way down. Like, Sam's not getting hit. He's not getting pressured. He's not getting sacked. And then he's dropping dimes, which you can do when guys are just when your best player who leads the league in receptions, or excuse me, in receiving yards is wide open. So this is the same drive. Like, this was really stood out because this was, I believe, their opening drive as well. That ends with the touchdown that Chris showed. So you got this is 3rd and 3. Yeah, 3rd and 3. As Chris mentioned, they were cash on 3rd down. Once again, we're leaning on pre-snap motion to kind of undress what they got going on. We motion AJ. We motion Jackson to the bottom of the screen, and we freeze it here. Chris, you love this? What's it look like they're in?
Looks like they could be in cover 3, but it might also be man. So you got two of the best options here. I'm probably going to go with man to man with one safety over the top.
Yeah. So I mean, and this is great too. Makes it every team can drop a million man beaters, and this is what I mentioned I was going to show him going through some reads here. So I love this pass protection because it wasn't wide open right off rip. So I'm gonna play it through just a full speed first, so you guys can see. This ends up being the catch to AJ for like 8 yards or something. I think he ends up fumbling, whatever. So that's the play as a run through. Then we're gonna pause it. All right. So watch Sam's eyes. Sam's here at the bottom of the screen first. All right. Our slot guy is not open. They've covered that. All right. Sam's like, okay, cool. I can just come off that because I've got time. Look at the space. I'm good. No one's beat really quick. No lineman, that is. No one's beat super fast. So we're good. We got time. All right. My slot guy's not open. Jack's not open. I think slot was Cody White. So our slot's not open. Jack's not open. So everything to the short side of the field, we're done. All right. Let's check on. I know I got Tory Horton coming over the middle from Sam. All right. Let's check on that. Is that there? Let's look at it. Could be a little tight. If that's a decent DB, if that's Trenavian, maybe it's a completion. If it's not, maybe it's PBU. Sam doesn't like it for whatever reason, which is fine. Look at the pocket though, guys. There's no one near this dude. This is perfect stuff. This is how when Clint draws up the plays, him and Jake Peets, their pass game coordinator. This is what it looks like on the chalkboard, the whiteboard, or the iPad, whatever they're using these days. Like this is just great stuff. And then my third option, I'm getting to my third dude, and there's still nobody near Sam. And then the third ended up being AJ, who chipped in release. I think they come back to this play later too. With actually might be the next play I'm showing. But I just think like this angle really like sells it. Motion out Jacks, getting the single high look, and we can really see him go through the reads here. We start with the snap. All right, bang. Let's check. All right. Slot guy, not there. All right, let's check on Tory. Oh, let's check. That'd be a real tight throw. You can make it, but it's not high percentage. But again, don't matter. We got time to think about all this. Sam got time to recite the ABCs. It's like so much time back there. You got time to air fry some chicken. Like this is just perfect stuff. And by the time we're like, all right, let's check on AJ. Is AJ open? Well, what do you know? AJ's open, and then nobody's near Sam. Man, I mean. This was and stuff like this is happening every week, but like this week, it was really, really, really good. And then last one, I just want to throw one in there that wasn't on that drive. This is the last play I clicked. Let me go back to it. This is 3rd and 5 in the third quarter. So come back. All right. just play this one through. But again, just good pass protection. Time for Sam to go through, multiple things. Okay, yeah, it's not totally the same play as I just showed. But all right, let's show. That was at full speed. And we're getting pre-snap motion again. Yeah, Chris, maybe we should check how much the Commanders played man all the damn time in this game.
Yeah, they played a lot of man.
They play a lot of man for a team that does not have great DBs. No wonder people want their DC fired over there. I think Joe Witt, I think his name. I can see why they're like, yo, what are we doing? We're playing all this man. Anyway, so yeah, you motion, and they try to disguise this one with a too high presentation, and then a late post or a pre-snap rotation with I think 39 is Jeremy Reeves, I believe, is their other safety who's got the back. So very similar to one of the plays Chris showed, where he comes down, it's like, hey, I got the running back in the flat. So Sam's got time to see that. Let me check on K9 to the short side of the field. Safety's there. I actually wouldn't have minded if Sam threw that for what it's worth, but let's check on Cody. Cody's not really there. Looks like he's blanketed. You can throw that, but it could be a PBU. All right, let's check on who we got coming over the middle of the field. We got Jax against Trinavian. It's a W. Let's throw that. Bang. Great throw low and away too, to make sure Jax has room to catch that. Let's look at this from the end zone. This is probably the best end zone. Best end zone angle I have of my plays this week too, just because of which direction they were going. So I'm glad I got those one there too. So let's check on Ken. Not there. This is a 5-man rush? Yeah, they rush Frankie, they rush Bobby, they rush Vaughn, Jacob Martin, whoever number 90, whatever is. They rush him. I don't know what he's doing right now against Anthony Bradford, but whatever. It's not working. So Sam checks on his two guys to the short side of the field. Yeah, Cody's covered. And look at, by the time he gets to Jax, guys, remember, this is like his third look at somebody. There's still no one could even spin on Sam from the Commanders, like at this point. Oh man, this is just easy stuff. What do you say, Chris? Pitch and catch? It's exactly what this is. It's Jax against Trinavian, and man, I don't know why they were doing this with this young rookie brother. I really don't, because that's not even his fault. I mean, I think he was a second round pick, so I mean, you want him to be able to cover guys, but I mean, this nothing about the first 8 weeks of the Commanders season told me they should be playing this much man against these guys. So that's a bad DC, but credit to Kubiak and those guys who said, oh, we kind of know how they're going to play us, and they got all these really good play calls that beat everything that they called, and then this ends up being just. That's a dot. Oh, good for this one. Let's look at that again from the end zone angle. I love this. Look at it. Got AJ on the right giving help. They try to loop Bobby around against Charles. That doesn't work. Gray's holding it down. Jalen's got Jacob Martin. Again, I don't know what my man was doing against Anthony Bradford. Anthony's just like, my man got no move. He really don't. He's got no moves. Who is that? Let me look. I got this one pulled up. That's Javon Kinlaw, the first round pick. Really? Oh wow! No wonder he's not on the Niners no more. He was a first round pick. Yeah, he got no moves. Yikes! And then just a dot. Yeah, all right. So I would let those roll. So I think just last thing on this, the Commanders pass rush, as Chris mentioned, is not anything to write home about. It's bad, particularly since they've got some injuries, but. This game, I thought, was a good example of what's been happening most games outside of the Houston game, really, is Sam has time. He can go through multiple reads. They can get out of jams. They can get out of a 3rd and 12. They can get out of 2nd and 16. Or they can just do it if the pass protection is there. So, it was really solid. It's been solid most of the year. I really think, guys, it's been the catalyst for this offense. Because Sam is one of those guys, and we probably said this in the offseason a million times. There's just this bucket of guys who, if the surroundings around them are ideal, they're good. I think we like to use Jared Goff as one of those examples. I mean, Kirk Cousins in his prime was one of those examples. Jalen Hurts is one of those examples of guys who, if things around them start to fall off, it can get ugly. But if they got time, they can do it. And these are guys I'm not even that high on generally as quarterbacks. Gino is another one of those guys. You give him time, he can do stuff like this. We've seen it too. Guys who aren't particularly mobile, who like to stand there in the pocket, you give them this time. Like, look at this. No one's breathing on Sam. So It really is just like crazy. I mean, I'll write about this later if this continues, but John Snyder is on his way to quite the victory lap. He'll be able to give the bird to everybody, Chris and I included, all the other media, all the fans, everybody else. So he'll be like, huh, I don't know nothing about O-line, huh? Well, look at my line now, and he'll be right, because this O-line he'll be exactly right. We got to eat that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be very prepared if this continues to do that. But yeah, those are my standout plays from the Commanders game. Great pass protection. Great stuff. It's the type of stuff we've been seeing most of the year. And if that keeps up, this offense will keep humming for sure. I have no doubt. If they never run the ball well again, you protect Sam like that, you'll win every game. They're going to go 15-2. The minute that slips, whether it's against the Cardinals this week, Rams next week, whatever, then we can have some problems. But for now, it was really excellent. So I want to shout out those guys on our standout plays segment.
There you have it. You got to look at rookie Tory Horton, and you got to look at the offensive line. That's been really good this season in pass protection. As Sam Darnold, he's been upright. He's been fine in that pocket, and you're seeing that he has a really talented arm, which Mike, you touched on. You said, man, he can throw that football, and he is throwing that football when he has everything perfectly lined up for him. And that's what the Seahawks wanted to do going into the season. They said, we want to protect our quarterback and run the football. So far, they're doing one of those things right. Not
one of those things, yeah. Not both.
They got one of them down. So good for them. And hopefully this continues, because, yeah, standout plays are even more fun now. You get to sit up there and watch really good tape of O-line protecting and wide receivers winning one-on-ones and JSN doing his thing. So we appreciate all the love and support. Obviously, this
Can I throw out one more number real quick before we go?
Absolutely. Yep.
So I mentioned Sam's sack rate is 4%, and that was one of the lowest in the league. We're recording after Thursday Night Football has already played, so Gino and Bo Nix could skew this a little bit. But for now, heading into the rest of the games for Week 10, Sam has the second lowest sack rate in the league. The only lower is Bo Nix at 2.8, which is ridiculous for Bo, by the way. But yeah, that's how good this has been. Like, he's not going down. He's not. And again, if that keeps up, and I'm win a lot of games, it'll be hard to beat them. Sorry, go ahead and continue to close this out.
You're good. We appreciate all the love and support. Remember, this is a YouTube exclusive. So if you enjoyed watching the film breakdown, make sure to share with a friend that's curious to know more about breakdown of the film and discussions in that regard, because, yeah, we do that every single week, and we'll do that for the remainder of the NFL season. And also, I believe Mikael, as I call him, has a book out. I got you, Mike.
I do. No, I got one.
Okay.
I just ordered some more. Yeah. The franchise Seattle Seahawks, a curated history of the Legion of Boom era, available wherever books are sold, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever. You can also hit me up and buy them from me in person at a game. Shout out to I sold one to a gentleman out there in DC. I just had some people come pick up some. Thank you. Had some people come up and pick up some signed copies from me as well. If you want a signed one, just hit me up, DM me, or DM our Seahawks Man to Man account as well. I'll ship a signed copy to you as well. We just got to organize it. So yeah, thank you for all the love and support on the book. Our next show will be available on all platforms. We are wrapping up of Seahawks Cardinals on Sunday. That'll drop Monday morning. So enjoy your weekend. Have a good one and enjoy the game. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.